Now I compiled a book of all the different components, a rundown of all the parts and so on and so forth, and also you know, some pictures of the car itself, the different components that were over the counter that I used, drawings, breakdowns, exploded views, pretty much down to the very last bolt nut washer, everything like that. Now you can send me an email and I'll, you know, for a reasonable price, send you the whole thing if that's what you want. You can, you know, have all the different assemblies, dimensions, even, you know, like right here, you have the battery itself. If you need the dimensions of that and the model, whatever the case may be. I'm not out to make any money, just essentially comp my expenses. And wiring diagrams, all of this stuff you can download. But lucky is the man who has Pro Engineer, Bobcad, and a CNC machine that uses EMC2, because then it's just a really efficient, straightforward thing, especially if the person has Pro and Bobcad, because if they want to do a modification on the parts that I already designed and built, they can go ahead and make those appropriate changes. I'm not an engineer. I'm actually just an automotive technician who no longer works in the automotive field because I broke my back. And so I have to do something, right? So that's what I do. You can email me, ask me any questions you want. If you want one built, I suppose I could do that too, but I gotta finish this one here first for my daughter, because my wife will kill me if I don't, and that just wouldn't be too pretty. I don't know if there's anything else I can show you here outside of the vehicle itself, but so far it's been a really great project. She has driven it, so I know it does work, and I just have to make it so that she can fit in it. As she gets bigger, you know, the car stays the same size as you can imagine, and so, you know, that has to be done. I'd like to give her a nice dashboard, and I'm going to show you guys all that stuff as we go along with the project. And so that's pretty much it. I think that I think you're going to like it. It's been a real fun time, because I told my wife it was only going to take a weekend to do all this stuff, and we're going on 2 years now, I think. But you know what, in the meantime, Papa has to bring home some bread, if you can dig that for a moment or two. But yeah, there it is, and I'll keep you guys posted with all the newities. There's a lot of sheet metal work that has to be done on the pedal car in order to make room for these new wheels. Normally, you know, the back, they're kind of skirted, so they have to be clearanced for that. The back trunk area, because this one here has like the station wagon look going there. I had to make a hole in there to put the battery plate where you could stick the 2 batteries in. A little update, just to give you guys a heads up, is I was actually going to take the batteries and essentially make my own battery pack with you know, good quality nickel cadmium, or you know, the newer style rechargeable battery, which I can't remember the name of right now. But anyway, make my own battery pack, make it flat, make it wider, bigger capacity, stuff like that. You could still use the same sockets, you could still use the same chargers. It just has, you know, more go power, more duration, stuff like that. And because for this particular project, I made a battery receptacle that would accept, if you would just bear with me one moment. There's essentially 3 different kinds of batteries. For the most part, these 2 are the same. You might notice this one's a little different. It has a little step right here. It looks smaller in a certain way, but ultimately it's the same thing. It's still 18 volts, still polarity arrangement is the same. And so I figured, if you have a bunch of these, you want to just go with this, you know what, you charge them up, you plug them in, off you go. You just pull them in, pull them out, and that's great. But if you make one battery pack that essentially looks like this without a gap, then you can do pretty much any arrangement you want, and just take the whole cartridge and just stick it right into the back, and then off goes little Susie and little Bobby, and boy oh boy aren't they having a great time. Now